If you don't destroy who you were, you'll stay exactly where you're at, wasting time, making excuses, and letting your potential slip away. The truth is, every single day that you choose to stay the same is another day that you're choosing failure. Choosing to stay broke, choosing to stay weak, and choosing to be a man that you don't even respect. No more. It's time to burn your old life to the ground and start the rebuilding process. Most people don't realize they're pulling the trigger on their own failure. Your old self doesn't want to change. Your old self loves comfort, loves distraction, and loves mediocrity. They say things like, I'll start tomorrow, but they never do. They waste endless hours researching things and never taking action. They stay stuck in the same comfortable, weak habits that keep them exactly where they're at. And the reality of this, your old self doesn't want to change. Mediocrity and your comfort zone are a safe place to stay, even if it's a reality you hate. So if you don't kill off that old version of yourself, you're going to stay stuck in the same place forever. There are 4 levers that separate the weak from the unstoppable. Pull these and you're never gonna self-sabotage again. Lever number 1 is to rebuild your operating system. If your body is weak, your mind is gonna be weak. And if your mind is weak, well, what do you think your life is gonna be? And here's how you upgrade the system. See, people think there's some magic hack or crazy trick you can do, but it's really just doing the basics for an extended period of time that produce exponential results. So the first thing you can do is to fix your sleep. Set a strict bedtime and wake up time and stick to it 7 days a week, and your body is gonna simply adjust. The second thing when it comes to rebuilding your operating system is eat like a pro. Stop eating like a little kid. If you're an adult, you should not be eating like a little kid. The way your body looks is 80% diet. And the last thing you must do to rebuild your operating system is move every single day. There should never be a day where you don't do some form of exercise, whether that's training with weights, getting outside and walking, or going for a run. And the last part of rebuilding your operating system is to crush those weak vices that keep you trapped. I cannot stress this enough, guys. When you finally decide to break those vices free, you are gonna be a new man. You will not have to rely on weak habits, and you know what they are, to get your fix. You're going to be able to get your fix from doing productive things and building a life that you actually desire. And when your body and mind are dialed, this is how you become unstoppable. The second thing you must do is you must cut the dead weight out of your life. So this is people, habits, and bad environment. See, your old life, it's not just you. It's the people you hang out with, the places you spend time, the information you put into your mind. All these things are potentially keeping you stuck. Think about the people you're hanging out with. Are they people who inspire you, or are they people who drain you? Think about all the bad habits in your life that you may not think are a big deal. The reality is these are little habits that keep a leash around your neck and keep you average. Set brutal standards for yourself. This is how you get rid of that, not just one more time, right? When you're justifying yourself how you're gonna drink tonight, or one more time when you're gonna, go pick up some weed, or one more time when you're ordering a pizza instead of cooking the food that you really should be eating. Create a standard for yourself and don't deviate from it, because when you break that standard, that's how you continue to revert back to your old self. And if you're serious about change, you must kill this old version of yourself off. And the third thing is becoming a man with a mission. A man without a mission is a man who never changes. This is why drifters, people who go with the flow, so the reason they don't get anywhere in life is because they don't have a plan, they don't have a mission, they don't have something they're actually striving toward. These people live by impulse, they let their desires control them, and it's not a productive way or a fulfilling way to live. Men with a mission, they wake up with purpose, they operate with urgency, and they execute with discipline every single day. So how do you lock in on a mission? How do you actually create this? Well, the first thing you can do is set a 90-day goal. 90 days is a long enough timeline where you can make a substantial impact in your life. And just go all in on whatever you're trying to do, whether that's fitness, starting a business, learning a new skill set, or starting your social media journey. Don't miss any days. And when you get to the other side of 90 days, you're gonna be a totally different person. And men on a mission, they have a rule. It's called the do it anyway rule. This means that even when they don't feel like doing something, they do it anyway, no matter what. And these are the simple things that separate people who win in life from those that stay stuck and drift through life with no aim. Think about who you wanna be in 5 years from now. Where do you wanna be financially? Where do you wanna be physically? What does this actually look like to you? Because you need to know these things if you wanna have a strong mission. Having a mission involves having a vision, and the best way to define your vision is to first define a vision that you can't stand. So map out your life with a vision that would be hell for you. That helps guide you in the opposite direction when it comes to creating a vision that you would actually like. Your new life starts when you finally make the decision permanently to stop drifting, to stop slacking off, and actually pursue what you want to pursue and attack it relentlessly. And the fourth thing is creating an identity shift and then acting as if. The reason you're where you're at is because you have an identity of a person who is where you're at. If you act in a way that's weak, undisciplined, negative, you're going to reinforce that behavior as somebody who's weak, undisciplined, negative. And now if you act like a future version of yourself, well, what do you think happens? It's the opposite of that. So you start this by changing your internal dialogue. Start with the I'm trying and say I'm doing. Upgrade how you present yourself. Dress better. Get a nicer haircut. Make sure your beard's groomed if you have one. Keep your car clean, right? These little details matter. And yeah, these go without saying a lot of the time, but if they were really that easy, everybody would do it. And that's clearly not the case. And the last thing is just operate on your non-negotiables. Finally make that decision to go all in on yourself. You have a core set of non-negotiables. And one thing successful people do really well is when they pick a plan, they don't deviate from it. They continue to go follow through on that plan no matter what gets in their way. Bottom line, if you continue acting like your old self, you're gonna stay like your old self. Act like the man you wanna become, and soon you will become that person. So right now you have two choices. Do you stay trapped in the same cycle of excuses, doubt, and mediocrity? Or do you make the decision once and for all and rebuild into the person that you were meant to be? The choice is yours. If this video resonated with you, I help ambitious men get strong, stack cash, and build unbreakable discipline so that they can level up and stop wasting their potential. If that sounds good to you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you want to go deeper, I have a free newsletter where each week I send out a newsletter breaking down high performance habits and mindset strategies to help you level up faster. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next video.